Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Mic check, mic check. Good morning, good morning. All right, there we go, there we go. Mic check, mic check. 212. We in this thing, yes we is. Good morning, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Good morning, Miss Faith. Good morning, Miss Lori. Y'all know I told y'all we have to do our lives early so I can get to work. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you, Moose Nooks, Mama Bees. It's Mel. It's me, CC. I see you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, welcome to the kitchen, y'all. Welcome to the kitchen. We gonna be here to have a little conversation. You know what I'm saying? This morning, okay? So we're gonna be talking about Tyler Perry, honey. Tyler Perry is calling out the insurance companies. And y'all, I work for the insurance companies. So I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on that. So I do feel like it's unfair. So I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on that. We're gonna be talking about Marsau and Tisha. Mato and Teacher. Okay, they came out here and said, the fans need, they not, then the fans not gonna control their narrative. Okay, the fan not gonna control their narrative. Their narrative is not gonna be controlled by the fans. Don't control their narrative. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about where is this beef, honey, coming from between Trish, you know, why Trish doing the things that she may be doing, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, Carlos and Marlo tried to come for me yesterday in the comments. Y'all, Marlo went over there running to Carlos King, asking Carlos King questions, and then here come Carlos King having something to say back. So I'm roasting their asses this morning. I don't want to hear nothing, okay? Because I'm to roast their ass down to the ground. Because Marlo, why would you go call Carlos? Well, I'm supposed to be scared of Carlos or something. I'm just wondering. Sitting up tagging Carlos. I'm like, Carlos, girl, I don't care what Carlos got to say. Is you kidding me? Anyway, so talk about that. And there's a couple of other things that are trending topics I want to talk about. What's up, Miss Tanya? What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Miss Lonnie? What's up, Lady B? I see y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, honey, because we can't be here too long. All right. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. We're going to continue to pray for those that are in California. Um, and also, too, we're going to go over some of the resources that are available. There are still restaurants that are still hosting free meals for you all. There's a lot going on as far as resources. So I just want to make sure everyone gets those resources. Okay. All right. So hold on a minute, y'all. This is the wrong. What's the name? So I wonder if. Hold on one second. I wonder if I do this. I'm also using another platform. Y'all know I don't gatekeep. I like to help people, right? So I am using to my content creators that may be listening even in the bushes. I am using what we call shoot, this is not what I want. Hold on. But I am using a program called Prism Live, right? Prism Live Stream, you can use it to uh, uh, um, you can use it for free, right? It's free. So take advantage of it if you can. Take advantage of it. It is always worth it to take advantage of things like that. So yeah, make sure you take advantage of um, of it. All right. So hold on one second. Good morning to everybody who have come in. I see Whispering Moments. I see it's Cookie Dough, Miss Alberta, Miss Peggy, Miss Rhonda. I see y'all. I see y'all. Good morning. All right, here we go. Okay, so first, let's talk about it. First, let's talk about it. Hold on, let me share my screen, and then we're gonna get into it. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, so y'all can see Swanky Jerry from Young Rich and African Honey is on the screen. I just wanted to show y'all this because it does premiere in 4 days, guys. What y'all think about Brooke's look right here? So apparently this is Brooke's boyfriend, okay? And he's from Africa. And apparently Brooke and Swanky allegedly worked together and stuff like that. So Brooke went over there and Swanky styled her. She looked good, don't it? Y'all think she looked good? I think she looked good. I think she looked good. And I'm not a Brooke fan, but I think she looks good. But anyway, let's peep this really quick.
We're back.
Let's show the city how we.
Bro, you know what that means, right?
You are embarrassing me. Why are you doing this?
You don't like it when people tell you the truth. Bye.
Okay. Everyone in this group is a huge ass superstar in this continent.
Madness is about to come, and I'm ready for it.
I can put you in your place in a queenly way.
Don't make me feel disrespected. Say the truth in front of my face.
We are not in a good space.
There's a lot that's going to unravel.
Right now, the gloves are off.
Like, god damn.
To the top we go, to the top as we go, top as we go.
This time, I'm not tolerating bull from anyone.
If she wants marriage, she can go.
Wow. I'm married to you, but you don't trust me.
Diamond feels that Zari still wants him.
What? So you don't have a girlfriend?
You're not my type.
She wants me.
She can't resist.
There's a lot more going on here than we know.
I really feel like I did her wrong.
I'm done.
You can't handle my energy. Guys, to me,
I wanted to sleep with you.
I'd rather drink my own urine before I sleep with Louis.
Wow.
It's war.
Everything that comes out your mouth is toxicity.
The claws were out.
You have no right to speak to me like that.
What do I do?
You know what you do. I will set you on fire.
You're toxic.
I know it's gonna end in premium tears, but so long as I'm the king of the jungle, we're good.
Okay, y'all, I have to admit I am super excited about Young, Rich, and African. I always want to call this show Young, Rich, and Famous because I see when Peggy got me together about the title. I don't know why I always want to say Young, Rich, and Famous or Young Rich. I don't know why I be wanting to say that, but the show is called Young, Rich, and African, honey. And I am so ready for this new season. And it looks like we got some different dynamics going on. So I'm excited. So I don't know how they're going to release the episodes. I think in the past, I think they released like maybe the first 3 episodes the same day, and then they premiere it every week after that. But Netflix is making so many changes that I'm not really sure how they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Netflix is making a lot of changes. So I'm interested, y'all, in seeing what this is going to give, what the season is going to give. Okay, see, I was a little sad that Annie didn't come back. I was a little sad. I like Annie a little bit, you know, a little bit. I like Annie a little bit. All right, y'all do me a favor, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. We are here. We're not here for a long time, but we are here for a bit of a time while we get some things together. Okay. All right. So let's get into our next piece of stuff. Now, y'all, I was over there minding my business, okay? I was minding my business when I saw this. Now, I did a video yesterday, and I'm quite sure a lot of y'all probably didn't see the video. But I did a video yesterday, and the video was pertaining to uh, Ashley Braxton. Okay, y'all remember Ashley Braxton, the daughter of Michael Braxton, had came out and was saying that that one of her aunts is not speaking to her due to the fact that, you know, uh, her partner allegedly did something to Ashley while she was 16, or attempted to do something to Ashley while she was 16. So she came out and she was talking about the situation, right? Well, yesterday she reported, well, a couple days ago, I would believe it was Friday, on TikTok, she reported that her dad sent her a cease and desist, and told her that he had lawyered up, and that if she didn't be quiet, he was going to take legal action, on her. She can't mention the aunt's name, nor can she mention her father's name. Okay, so this is what was said. But y'all, this is what I find interesting. Hold on, let me put it back up here. So this is on James Wright Chanel's Instagram page, y'all. Do y'all see this flyer right here? So I'm assuming Tamar is having a in-person podcast. I'm a little confused on what it's going to be, right? But apparently on January the 28th at the City Winery of ATL, she's going to have a special guest, one of them being Leandria Johnson, and the other one being her niece, Ashley. Now, Ashley did say in her TikTok video that she would be in the States in a few weeks. Now, here's my thing. I think this is going to cause a whole lot of family ruckus right here. I really do. I feel like this is going to cause even more family ruckus, more than what they are already dealing with over there as a family. Okay. But anyway, and ain't nobody telling, her that she can't tell her story. And no one is actually telling Tamar that she can't interview her niece. But I think it becomes sticky if the dad has already sent out a cease and desist so that she couldn't say much. It's weird to me. But anyway, this is the flyer, okay? And James Wright Chanel, as well as Taz, James Wright Chanel is a special guest, and Taz and Tamar is their event. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. I saw this and I thought, I really hope that this don't drag that family down more hell, because they already dealing with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I could see it causing more problems. I mean, that's just the truth. I could see it causing more problems. All right, so let's get into our next topic. Let's get into Tyler Perry calling out these insurance companies, honey. Give me 1 second here. All right. Now listen, y'all, I work in insurance, and one of the things that I've, explained over time is a lot of these fire policies were canceled months ago, and unfortunately a lot of these people did not know until they need their insurance. But a lot of these policies were canceled due to the risk that they cause. Now, I get it. A lot of people say, if we pay insurance premium, if we pay all these things, y'all should be available to us at all times, right? But in insurance assesses the risk, and if the risk seems to come off more, then a lot of times they cancel policies, they do certain things. But here's what I just want to let people know. Now, I don't condone it. I don't. I think it is wrong. But insurance places, what they do is they place what you call a moratorium on certain zip codes, right? In these zip codes, there's a period of time where new policies can't be created, where old policies can't be edited, and insurance companies have the right to drop during that time. Now, again, I don't condone the drop. I think the drop is actually absurd to these people. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for a lot of people who we don't know to be rich or deemed to be rich that lives in Los Angeles that unfortunately they're not able to, rebuild based off of insurance. They have to rebuild based off of their own resources. And I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. So let's get into it. So Tyler Perry says watching a daughter use a garden hose to try to protect her 90-year-old parents' home because their insurance was canceled was just gut-wrenching to me. Does anyone else feel it is appalling that insurance companies can take $1 billion out of the communities for years and then all of a sudden be allowed to cancel millions of policies for the very people that they became rich on? People who have paid premiums all of their lives and left with nothing because of their pure greed. As I am in the process of trying to figure out what steps to take, all I can do is help as many as I can, and I am keeping everyone in my prayers. Well, I appreciate that, Tyler. I think we all appreciate it. But everyone in the comments is saying they feel like insurance is a scam. They feel like all of these things, which, in this particular case, I do feel like this was wrong. And I can't say too much, but I will say that it ain't right. It's not right. It's not right. And a lot of these people, again, like I said, they didn't find out about their policies being canceled until after the fact of, either prior to them, calling to the fires, getting to these people's residence or to these people's places where they live, or even after the fact, and then them finding out that they didn't have any insurance. So I agree. I don't like the situation, and I think it is really sad and heartbreaking to see and to hear as well. And shout out to Tyler Perry for doing his good work and calling out the people, because they do need to be called out. Okay, I hated to see people's policies who were canceled for nothing, right? I'm talking people who, and I'm going to shut up after this, but I'm talking people who have been with certain companies for a very long time, have always paid their premium on time, paid their premium up either for 6 months or 12 months. They have done the work. They have done the things that they needed to do. And for them not to be protected, it's sad. It really is. It's sad. Okay. All right, so that is that about Mr. Tyler Perry, honey. That is that about Mr. Tyler Perry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yari and her new husband will be on the new season. Are you talking about Young Rich and in African, huh? I can't wait. I cannot wait. The 17th can't get here fast enough. Hey, Mama Bees. Hey, CC. Hey, Truly Blessed. Hey, Ham Sandwich. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I don't understand how you not know that your policy is canceled. Were they still paying premium? Yeah, okay, so for most of these people, I can only speak for okay, so I'll put it this way. So what people would be doing is, let's say your policy is set to reschedule. I mean, not set to reschedule, but your policy is a 12-month policy, and it goes from let's say November to November, right? What people would be doing a lot of times, what I would see, and this is just based on my experience, what I would see is people would pay their premium up for an entire year and then not really have to need it until something happens, right? So they know that they done they just do. They paid their premium up for the year. See, a lot of people don't. A lot of people, as far as rich people, I'm gonna just put it that way, most of them go ahead and pay their premium up for the entire year, and then they don't even be worried about it until something happens. And then if something happens, then they're calling, and then they realize certain things have happened. So I'm gonna just use this for an example, right? This don't really have anything to do with homes. It has more to do with automobiles, right? So in most states, there's this rule where if anyone in your household has obtained a driver's license that is like your child, right? Because we do work with the DMV, we know that you have a child now in the home that has gained their license, right? So what insurance companies can do, and this, y'all probably not gonna like this, but it happens all the time. What insurance companies can do based off of the DMV records, we can add that particular person to your policy without us having to send out a notice or anything of you knowing. And then you're noticing, hey, I thought I paid my premium in full, but now I'm noticing that now I owe on my premium because we have added, or they have added, that young driver. I'm quite sure some of y'all in the chat probably have that testimony where that has happened to you, where, you know, the insurance, you like, why do they get the right to add this particular person to my policy or whatever? Basically, that person is in your home. They're not listed on any other insurance policy, yet they have obtained a driver's license. And we can tell. Because what they do, what the DMV does, is they do audits and they provide us with the information, right? So essentially, again, most people pay their premium and don't really realize certain things until they need it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that made a little sense. Hopefully that made a little sense. But yeah, that's how that typically works. Can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button? There's 66 people in here. I mean, I'm sorry, it's 107 people in here and 66 likes. So please make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please. So hopefully, again, I explained that in some sort of way that that makes a little sense. All right. Okay, so let's get into our next story, honey. Let's get into our next story. Okay. I have had 2 cups of coffee already. I am silly as I don't know what. Okay. Okay, so where was oh, I think I saved it. Good morning. Yes, Nikki P. Good morning, Nikki P. Good morning, Angie B. Good morning, Miss Charlene. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, TT. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Nikki P. I always used to tell people, read your declaration page, and always, especially if you know that you live in an area where it is important for you to have insurance, always check on your policy. Even if you pay it in advance, even if you pay it up, check on those details of those policies. A lot of times we got to take responsibility. We don't read, nor do we call and ask questions. We don't do any of those things. And it's so unfortunate. We have to be more attentive to the things that to things like that. Like, always pay attention to your policy. Don't just pay it and then just be like, okay, well, I paid it, so I'm good. No, baby. Make sure you understand make sure you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. So Nene Leakes and Sierra Gates from Love and Hip Hop. Y'all know I don't do Sierra, right? Nene Leakes and Sierra are good friends, y'all. I don't like it. I'm just being honest with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. It just seems really weird. But you know, to each his own. You know, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. That's you know, no one can tell you who to be friends with. But something about that little mixture right there just don't do well with me. You just don't do well with me. It's real nasty work, if you ask me. Sierra can't be trusted. I don't care for Sierra. Okay. I don't care for Sierra. I just don't. I don't. Why am I not able to give memberships? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't changed any settings or anything. Let me see if I can do it on my end. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I don't know why it ain't
Can do it on
allowing.
my end.
Oh, it let me do it on
Good
my
morning,
end.
good morning,
I
good
don't know,
morning.
Terry.
Good morning.
I don't know, and I just gifted 5 memberships just cause, but I don't know why. So I went over here and I hit the plus sign at the bottom of the screen, and the membership gifting was down at the bottom. Are you trying to do it from your phone or your computer? That could be the reason. I don't know. Maybe you've done it from your phone in the past. I don't know. I don't know what's popping. What's happening? When your agent offer a policy, review it. Yeah, review it, take it. If they don't ask for yourself. Absolutely. It's important for you to ask questions. It really is. Especially if you don't understand something. Ask the questions, honey. Ask the questions. They may get a little frustrated, but they know people are, and I don't take any offense to this, but if you're not in insurance, people are dumb to it, right? They just know they gotta have it. That's it. They just know they gotta have it. They just know they gotta have the insurance. So, all right. All right, so let's get into our next story because I don't have much more time. All right, so let's get over here to this Marlo and Carlos King thing that happened to me yesterday that I thought was funny as hell. Okay, I was over here keying down to the ground. Do you hear me? Okay, so first of all, I just want to say this. Marlo, who cares on why you may have had a peach or why? No one cares. Okay, let's just call a thing a thing. No one cares, Marlo Hampton. Y'all say it with me. Nobody gives a flying F about you and your peach, your rotten, stale peach. Nobody cares. Nobody can. Oh yeah, the whispering moments. I be telling the people, y'all don't be going around there, and I know it be cheap. Y'all go around there to the mom and pop insurance companies, honey. Y'all really be talking about these other big insurance companies. You're gonna be real mad at them. They have no intentions on paying out any policies. Let's just be clear. Okay. So I find this interesting. Terry, do you see the let me go to my laptop. Yeah, because on my end it don't show where I can hit let me see. Um Good morning, Melanin Beauty. Good morning, everybody. Congratulations, truly blessed Cass, Coco Lee, Jamie, and Miss Cutie Pie. Congratulations on the memberships. Let me see. Lady B says it shows 5 people are gifted memberships. Yeah, I see that piece, but do y'all see where it say you can gift memberships if you look down at the bottom of your phone and click the little money sign thing? Does it say you can gift memberships there? It don't say it on my phone, so that's why I say I think you gotta do it from a laptop. Okay, so Marlo is on this train right now where she did an interview and she talked about how when she received her piece, she didn't want it. Girl, to me, it's all simple, right? If you didn't want the peach, why did you sign the contract? That's all I was saying yesterday. Like, sis, you keep coming out here telling everybody you didn't want the peach, you didn't want this, you didn't want that, you didn't want this, you didn't want that. Well, girl, why did you sign the contract? It was very simple. When they offered you the contract, all you had to do was say, no, I don't want it. You lying. And honestly, I don't care anything about 10 years ago. I don't care anything about 10 years ago because what does that have to do with today? What does that have to do with the fact that you, for the last 2 seasons, you have been a gutter snipe trash box on our TV screens and your peach is rotten, sis, and you just don't got it no more. They should have never gave you a piece to begin with in the first place. You definitely declassed the show. I said what I said. I don't care for Marlo. Marlo declassed the show. Now, they were saying that apparently she, in the comments, was defending the fact that people were saying that she got fired because Portia came back, or the only reason why she became a housewife was because of Portia. No, I never thought that, because you could never take Portia's place, like Portia or not. Marlo could never take Portia's place. So no, girl, they just gave you a peach. Why? I have no clue. It was dumb. And I agree with Nene when Nene said to Jason Lee that, girl, you didn't really need no peach at that period of time if you didn't want one already. So then she come out here talking about, again, 10 years ago, she was offered a peach and they only offered her $10,000. Girl, we don't care. But this is where it get interesting, girl. Now she called for Carlos King in the comments. So I said, so let's keep it real. You signed a contract, sis. So you saying you didn't want a peach was simple. All you had to do was just tell them people no, right? So here she come up under the comments. And she said this. She tagged me. Because one thing about it is, I don't really... Now, shout out to Marlo for actually responding, because not that I tagged Marlo. I did not tag Marlo. I don't tag these people unless they tag me first. They tag me first, then I'm coming back for them. And I don't really kick it or like people who tag me and then I can't tag them back. You know what I'm saying? You know how on Instagram it'll say, this person got their mentions off or something like that. No, girl, turn your mentions on. You got so much to say. You got so much you want to talk about. Turn the mentions on. So Marlo said, at Chef Don Don and at Carlos King, was I offered a peach contract 10 years ago? Girl, that don't got nothing to do with my comment. I don't care about 10 years ago. That is ancient history at this point. We don't care about nothing from 2014, 2015, baby. We're talking about 2021, 2022, when you was on that show over there in your D class, the show. So then I tagged her back and I said, you said previously you didn't want a peach. Why sign on at any point if you didn't want a peach? It's simple, Marlo. Get out of our face with this, because nobody even asked you for it. No one asked you for this. Here come Carlos King. Facts. So let me get you together, girl. Carlos, let me get you together, girl, because see, what you like to do is Jesus, you know how it wants to go. Smack dab in. What this proves to me is that you keep your phone in your hand and you see exactly what's going on the blogs, and you choose to respond to what you choose to want to respond to. But when there's other things going on and people call you out about your shows, mom is the word. You got your chipmunk looking ass over there quiet. And see, I don't like folks that do that. Now, all of a sudden, you got your phone in your hand, you grab this notification, because I kid you not, this was literally happening in real time. I was on the phone with my sister while this was going on, and it was happening in real time. So right after I made my comment, then he come making his comment. What are you talking about? And he got 8 likes on it. It doesn't, I've never asked anything about Marlo getting a peach 10 years ago. I don't give a okay? So he said facts, and then here she come, no printer. Girl, bye. No one asked you to get out here and mention anything about the housewives. In my opinion, since you sound bitter, it sounds like you wanted to be out for the peach, but you knew your time was up, sis. You got some nerve. Come across here talking about, Carlos, did they offer me a contract? I don't care. They could have offered you one yesterday. You still took it and said that you didn't want to be no peach holder. So it doesn't matter, sis. What matters is the fact that you chose to sign that contract. It was a choice. So she goes in on all the comments, but my thing is, Carlos, can you tag in everything that have to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collective, all the other things, but you got your nose round here and some stuff that don't even got nothing to do with you no more. Won't you respond to Tisha and Marsau doing that video that we fit to go over in just a minute? And we're not going to go over the full video, but we're going to go over a part of it. But won't you go over there and respond to that? Won't you respond to that side hoe that they interviewed? Won't you respond to the fact that people are calling you out about Ariana? Respond to that. Girl, I said, and what Carlos King supposed to do? I don't care what Carlos King got to say. Is you kidding me? Y'all, when I tell y'all I was heated around there, don't play with me, girl. Do not. But she responded to several other people. She responded to Scotty. She was she responded to several people in the comment section. I was just like, you gotta chill, girl, because it's just in my opinion, girl, just chill. Just like he was in the comments of the real of reality with the king. He responded to everyone but them people who was asking him who was eating him up about Wanda. And that be the thing. He respond to what he want to respond to, talking about he don't see certain stuff. No, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You see everything. You see everything that got your name tagged in it. Good morning, baby girl 1981. Good morning, LaQuanda. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, TP. Good morning, Marlo. Please have a seat. No one cares about 10 years ago, girl. Your peach is rotten though, and it's stale. And girl, you need to throw it away. Throw it away, cause you don't never need to come back. Okay. Hey, Bama girl. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Y'all, please do me a favor and mash that like button. I appreciate it. Okay, so that was that about Marlo and that doggone Carlos King. And again, girl, you see what you want to see. You respond to what you want to respond to. Okay, so let's get over here to this. Do I got anything else I want to talk about? Okay, we talked about Ashley Braxton. We talked about Tyler Perry. We talked about Marlo and Carlos King. Okay, yeah, so let's go. Actually, before we do that, let's get into Mel and Trish real quick. Okay. Let me go to... Hold on one second. I wonder if they got the thing here. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going to happen in this next episode when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville and Trish and Melody. Let's get into it, child. Well, let me mute this so y'all don't hear echo.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Everybody's saying that you had something going on with Martell. Was it his house?
Yes.
And y'all watch movies together?
Well,
Trish finna get ready to lie about that doggone. I don't know. Something about this storyline of two grown people sitting up knowing exactly what they did, sitting up playing on people's tops like we not grown, like we ain't never... Like, stop playing, y'all. Y'all getting on my nerves. Mush mouth, Trish, you are getting on my nerves. And production, we're tired. We're tired. Neither one of them is going to tell the truth. Why do we keep skating around this storyline? My God.
In the beginning,
Are they divorced yet?
Man, hell no.
Enough time has passed. If she wanted to be divorced, then she could have.
She should have. No, 100%. I feel like that's selfish. Like, I feel like at some point you got to choose me. When it's done and it needs to be done, I know how to leave.
I tell you what, how about our coordinate us going to Grandma's gravesite? We keep talking about it, but it's much needed.
I always have to remember that moment on my anniversary. That's why I was like,
You need that peace.
do you have an issue with me? At the table when I guess we were sitting down and she was like, oh.
The first thing I got an issue with is pipe your voice down. Because why is you hollering? Pipe down, sis. I just asked you a question. I just asked if you had a problem with me. Yeah, we ain't sitting at the... No, why you hollering? Pipe down. Pipe down, mush mouth.
they still love each other.
And it was a joke.
It wasn't a joking moment to me.
If I'm messy and shady, then everybody up in here messy
And that's my opinion. That everybody...
Girl, she opened that giraffe mouth to talk then, and that's not your opinion. Girl, shut up. Because Mel ain't saying nothing no different from nobody else being messy. Just like Kimmy was messy and the bone carrier to come back and tell Mel what was going on between in the situation. It ain't no different than anybody else carrying bones or having anything else to say. Girl, shut up. I wouldn't, girl, if I was you, listen, if I was Mel, that's when my passive aggressiveness would definitely kick in because I would sit there and look at you looking like and acting like a clown. Because girl, you didn't have this smoke or this energy when you was asked questions about the house that you went to several times. You didn't, no, girl, you did not have this smoke for, you're dumb, sis. Because prior to you going over to Martell's house, since you trying to make it seem like y'all didn't do nothing, prior to you going to Martell's house, you didn't even ask the man if he had any workout equipment or anything. Trish, get out of our face with this. What I want you off my TV screen. The smoke won't the same. Angie B, I think that was an edit. I think it was an edit. So I think what somebody did is probably asked the question, and when she said that, I think edit and pieced that together.
Because everybody has
So y'all remember when Ken say he had an issue, or they had some issues with Mel because Mel was asking questions and saying stuff. Girl, Ken and Trish, y'all not off limits. What make y'all think y'all off limits from people discussing y'all? Y'all not. Y'all not off limits. And Trish, Mel ain't the only person that think you probably still in love with that boy, with Marquez, with that man. Excuse me, I'm gonna call him no boy. With that man. 5 years for you to get a divorce. You better sit there and shut up and eat your apple pie and be quiet. Sit there, eat your apple pie and be quiet. Girl, you still not divorced as we speak in 2025. Or you would shut up talking to me. Not even divorced. So what give you the right to be mad at the fact that somebody said in a joking way that you may still be in love with that person and it didn't took you 17 years to divorce them? Girl, please get out of my face. I don't know, Cheryl, but I'm over it. I am so over the Trish and Martell thing. I am so over it. Do y'all realize we've been talking about this since the first episode of the season? I'm over it. I am so over it. Okay, y'all. So let's move on over to these other two, these rough riders, honey. Hold on one second. Oh, and when I say rough riders, I'm talking about, y'all know, Tita and Mato. Tita and Mato. Mato, you'll never did what happened, Mato. Mato. I would have been born with Disney and Mato. Mattel show. Mattel show. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to. Okay. So, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe if you are not subscribed. I appreciate it. We just over here to have a good time. Okay, so let me pull this up and we're going to take a listen. Lord, how I get to the, what's the name? Let's see. View your channel. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, hold on. Shout out to what's happening, because y'all know I'm going to always rock with this is what's happening. And we ain't going to go over all this, but we're going to go over bits and pieces of it, okay?
With the gravy on top.
Okay, so, and I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. If y'all don't understand what Tisha's saying, let me know, and then I'll change the speed. Okay. Yeah. If y'all can't understand Tisha, baby, then let me know. Let me know, and I got y'all. Okay, let's see. Let me. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear this too.
Top. Yes, J15 around the corner, baby. Yes.
How do you cook the rice?
Bake. Well, I got some cooking in the crock pot too because, yeah, my son told me he can't eat fried food anymore, y'all, because he started back with track. So
You know, I really don't like that comment.
What's the comment?
I don't want to feel like, I really don't compare myself to people, so I don't want to be like better. So I'm not a big fan of that comment. I don't like the season. I like
loving
it
this season.
And then I'll be born here. There we go.
I've been styling myself. Y'all think it's been a stylist? Ooh, thank you. It's been me.
But some of your cast is full of Tisha, pretty in life, real life. Too negative. You know what? Negativity is a part of life. You're an asshole. I'm a dick, and I can tell you right now, jokes will be given out. So if you want to ask stupid questions that you got from YouTube, I'm here for it. And don't start all of that. He goes back and forth with women, because I don't know if you're a woman or not, but start the dumb shit.
Let's keep it cute.
Now,
So anyway, y'all, we're about to start back filming this next season. And after watching last night's episode, we was like, oh, we're on the right track. Like, we want to make sure that when we start back filming next week, we're really catering to our fan base. We was like, is this what the people came to Love and Marriage Huntsville to see? Like, I know, I'm tired.
Well, here's the thing. And a lot of guys, you might not know this, but you can call the Scots anything, but we're fast learners, okay? And so in reality, in real life, here's what goes on. And we've been doing this is going to be with our 10th season now, and it took us a little bit, I'll say 2 seasons to catch on, but right away, right when we start filming, because we're about to start filming coming up this next week, right when we're about to start filming for a new season, on comes the social media bullshit, okay? On comes people that just and traditionally, and I'm saying the hosts because it used to be Melody and Martell. Now I kind of feel like it's more Martell. This is not a slander. This is just what happens. You guys can go back and look at it. You can say right before we start filming, we start getting a lot of influx of bullshit on social media, right? And so we're like, what's going on? What's going on? And then what we noticed is we start talking about that bullshit, right? And so it's like, damn. So now another season's coming up, and we're looking at it, and I'm looking like, I don't know about y'all, I don't have a lot of fun filming dumb shit. I don't have a lot of fun filming dumb shit because there's not a lot of win for it. There's not a lot of win for it. Here's the thing. Number one, guys don't go back and forth. That's the thing. All right. If you live in anywhere in Negroville, USA, or you know about African American men and the crime rates or men in general and the conflict, men don't traditionally go back and forth without something escalating, right? And they certainly don't do it week in and week out. So that's not a thing that is going to be something I want to engage in, right? And especially not when you're doing a TV show. This is work for us, right? And it's not real. It's not real. I mean, we're saying like, just think about this when we were filming, and they're like, you can let somebody disrespect your wife. Like, guys, this is not fucking real. Like, you're not in danger. Like, no one's in danger. Like what can you really do besides go to jail? Like, what can you really do? What can you really do? Tell somebody to shut up? They're not going to shut up. You're gonna have to physically make them shut up. And if you physically make them shut up, what's gonna happen? That's an assault charge.
Well, the content is real. Someone asked like how much of the content is real. The content is real.
No. That's not true. There's never a situation outside of cameras around us that you and I would be sitting next to Martell.
No.
Guys, we don't have cameras around us. When we go live at Black, when we go live at games, when we go live anywhere else, you never see that. You never see it. And so, listen, we're not trying to give away. We're not trying to break down the fourth wall. We're not trying to tell what's going to happen. Right?
No. What we want to do is that we really wanted to talk to our fan base because we see what goes down on social media, and we're about to start back filming, and so we're like, listen, what are we going to cover? Like, we want to show what's really going on with us. We want our fans to really see, what's going on. going. Like, we're tired of feeling like we have to dumb ourselves down to entertain the black community. We tired of people keep telling us, well, drama sell, and it's like, we have real drama.
Well, no, not just that.
Can y'all hear me now? My bad. My little what's her name had died. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. Can y'all hear me now? I will repeat what I said too. Can y'all hear me now? Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, y'all can hear me now. Okay, so what I was saying, oh, child, I was going off too. Y'all probably suspected it too. I was going off. So basically what I was saying was, now I'm trying to get this straight. So now all of a sudden, y'all are trying to figure out what to do with a story when y'all have been piggybacking off of Mel and Martell's storyline forever. Now y'all really got to bring in something to the TV because of some changes that is getting ready to be made. Now you got to bring your real life. But why 10 seasons on down the line is y'all sitting up talking about, but then we bring the ABBA fans, but we bring the ABBA fans because you know ABBA fans really want to see ABBA real life, you know ABBA fans really want to see ABBA real life. And I am so sick of y'all trying to blame the fans. Destiny do the same thing. Y'all want to come out here and blame the fans for the fact that y'all don't bring story. That's y'all problem. It don't got nothing to do with the fans. The fans would be a little bit more relatable to y'all if y'all really did. I've always said this. If y'all were authentic and real about everything that came y'all way, as the Holtz have done, you would not be in this position. People would actually really like you. Let's just call a thing a thing. And y'all want to blame everybody else but y'all. Y'all was the one who chose to come around here and not really give story. And also, too, let's not forget, everybody knew in their heart of hearts and in their mind, everybody knew that this Martell and Marsau situation was going to bleed over into next season, and they're going to be talking about it next season. Period. I mean, it ain't no other way around it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's hit that like button. Please, please, please. Let's get back into it.
Drama sells only to a certain group of ignorant people. If they just constantly need drama in their life, it only caters to one small demographic. The rest of people actually logged in to see other stuff. Now you can have a healthy dose of drama inside of it, but you don't have to have drama all the time. It's just junk food all the time. And people say, how come y'all don't film this? Well, this season we filmed me going to Kimmy's, doing Kimmy's build out. That didn't show. We showed Tisha and I going on dates. That didn't show. We showed really sweet, really nice moments.
We had some moments because
never showed.
If you guys.
So here's my thing. Y'all love to blame this on the fans. That don't got nothing to do with the fans. If you filmed it, that have everything to do with production, and y'all know it. Call out production. Leave the fans out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have our opinion regardless of how you feel. Whether we like you or whether we dislike you, we are going to have our feelings. So leave the fans out of it. This sounds like an issue with production. Let's just use Melody for example. Even when it comes to her, we saw her one time this season doing property preservation. And that scene was short. The scene was short. We don't get to see nobody else doing work. You know who you need to take that up with? Carlisha King. So instead of him being worried about Marlo getting a peach 10 years ago, need to be over here trying to worry about these stale peaches he got on his cast. That's what you should be worried about instead of worried about Marlo.
You guys have been following us on the show. You guys know that. And sometimes the fans call it out. I'm like, hey, they hit the nail on the head with that. You guys can look at certain scenes and be like, Tisha and Marsau are not connecting right there. And it has been moments that we have not been connecting while filming the television show.
We want to see your most authentic selves.
We're We're ourselves, y'all. I don't know.
You can't be your authentic self when you get edited out to be fit in a box.
Yeah, we're ourselves. We have no control over what shows up, but we're 100% ourselves. And in the future, we have never like came and tried to defend anything that has shown on television. Right. We let it play out the way it's gonna play out. But right now, we're tired of social media trying to control our narrative.
Well, it's not social media kind of control our narrative. It's Martell. What happens is this, all right? And I'm just calling a spade a spade. What happens is right before we start filming, Martell gets an onslaught of bullshit on social media, right? And so now, in talking to production, and I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen, right? And I'm not saying, because the season has not started yet, so I'm not saying that this is happening. I'm saying that I'm just putting myself in a mindset of, Marsau, what if you were a lazy producer? What would you do? And if I was a producer and I wanted to do something lazy, then I would just look on social media, see what's popping and see what's going on, and then make my cast interact with that. I'd have some kind of scene where Marsau and Tisha there, and I bring everybody around, and I'd have someone like Chris Fletcher come to me and just talk regular stuff, and then they say, so man, what's going on with your boy in social media? Because it's clear, here's one thing. Markel put a lot of stuff out on social media. I didn't respond because I don't have time. There is no response for the dumb shit. Like, literally, I'm a petty guy. There's really no response to it. There's no response to it because it's asinine and it's ridiculous. And it's like, dog, I got shit to do. He put the post out there, and so then all of a sudden, that was in what, December?
I don't know.
So he's been doing all of this stuff in December. Now here comes January. We're expected to come up, and we're gonna start talking about it from January till March. Then we're gonna let that guy get some other stuff, and then go do a reunion in April. So in October. So we'll be talking about this shit for a whole nother fucking year. Like,
also they are bound.
I was a lazy producer. I would let one of the cast members get on social media and decide he's going to write the narrative for everyone. And so now we get to talk about what the cast member wants to talk about. We get to talk about bullshit.
Yeah. So we tell our castmates, do not come to us asking us nothing about no social media posts. We don't want to hear what nobody said about us on social media.
Well, we can fake it though.
We don't want to hear it. We can talk about how we putting this investment package together for this modern home that we're building right here.
So it sounds like the grievance is y'all coming down here to social media trying to call yourself, trying to call out the fans and stuff. It sounds like you need to go around there to Kingdom Reign and put your grievances out on the table. There is what it sounds like to me. Okay? That's what it sounds like to me. We don't got nothing to do with nothing you talking about. The only thing that we can commentate on is the things that have been presented to us throughout the season. Again, it's a production problem, not a fan problem.
In Huntsville. Unless y'all don't want to hear about that.
We can talk about what Reese and Kimmy are doing, building out. They bought the old Aunt Betty Mays and brought a couple of acres next to it.
Y'all want to say y'all want to talk about the comeback group? We're actually doing comeback group stuff.
Listen, but we can mix drama into it. It doesn't have to be fictitious drama. It doesn't have to be weird stuff. I mean, so what we're saying is like, what I'm saying is this: we're not breaking the fourth wall. We're not telling you about scenes because we have not started filming yet. But I am cautious. I would say this, guys. You know what Tisha and I did to respond to the crap on social media from Martell and Ariana, right? You know our response. That was our real response. If you see another filmed response, please know that that's fake. Please know that that's us acting in the moment because someone told us they wanted to talk about it. They're going to get Maurice or Chris Fletcher or maybe even Marquez because he wants to be part of the group now. Get Marquez to come up and talk to me at some random ass event talking about some, hey man, so how do you feel about stuff on social media? And forcing me to talk about it. I can't, but no comment.
Yeah.
No comment. So I might say something small, then they'll cut my whole thing down. And guys, let me just show you how reality TV works. All right, you are getting the real, like getting a real burger. But once you slice it up, take off the bun, take off the ketchup, take off the cheese, all you're left with is a pickle.
Maybe a little bit of meat.
Yeah, a pickle and a little bit of meat. Yeah. Well, technically, we gave them the burger. They cut it up and gave you back pickle and meat. So when you keep wondering why this shit's sour, because the fucking shit. And in reality, that's one of the main reasons why we don't come in and defend it. Because this is reality and this is television. Okay? And so with that, I don't want to break you guys' understanding of television. I look at, and that's one of the reasons why I don't get upset about how I'm viewed in your eyes. Because I look at the television, I look at it and I say, you know what? Me looking at the TV and not knowing this guy, I wouldn't like him either. In some situations, I might think the guy's funny. I would think that his beard is too low, and I would be upset that I never see his top teeth. But at the same time, I would not. I mean, I wouldn't like the guy all the time, right? I probably understand him because I'm intelligent, and most people that like me You know, you have a sense of intelligence, and so a lot of times if you don't like me, it's because you're stupid.
Okay, so I hear y'all saying like, don't complain, leave the show.
Not you calling people that don't like you stupid. That's a valid reason not to like you, dummy. Marsau is crazy, bro. Marsau is so crazy. Like, what is you talking about, sir?
Shut the fuck up, all right? No, shut the fuck up. Because if you know, here's the thing, all right? When you don't complain, we're builders. We don't like shit, we change shit, all right? So you, the dummy that says, if you don't like it, you can leave, go leave your job.
Well, no, this is what I wanted to say is that you cannot like something and you can say, no, I'm not letting social media create my narrative on the show that I'm on.
Now, baby, let me just say this. Had there been a YouTuber, y'all done ate the YouTuber up, honey. That man just said F whoever in the comments that said leave the show instead of complaining about it. And I get what they're saying. Basically, what they're saying is y'all done coasted along all this time. Now, all of a sudden, y'all want to get in front of us, blame the fans, and then say that instead of calling out production, you trying to call out the fans. The people is not here for it, okay? But let me tell you what I'm also not here for. I'm also not here for y'all not hitting that like button because I don't wish your edges well today, okay? I just know you got to go in the office or something like that and you want your edges to lay down. Well, they're not going to lay down because you didn't hit that like button, okay? It's not that hard to hit the like button. You know, I think they should do a documentary, a study, or something on why it's so hard for people to hit that like button. What y'all, do y'all think they ought to do some type of study about it? Because how y'all forget? Hit that like button, please. Before just hit that like button. Don't play with me. All right, let's keep going.
And I'm not going to dumb myself down to entertain people who wants to just say whatever they want to on social media. You guys have a group of college-educated people on the show. Most of us, we're all in sororities, we're in fraternities, we're like black excellence, for real, for real. Like, we're not joking. And so y'all want us to play it low for entertainment? There's so many different ways that you guys can be entertained.
Unless you're stupid. Unless you're all stupid and you can only be entertained by dumpster fires. I mean, literally, like, think about it. Okay, here's the scene. Random coffee, everyone comes in, music goes low, the weird person that has a conflict with the other person comes in, sit down at the table, hey guys, how's everything going? Run home, flash to the person they're having conflict with. Now all of a sudden, they're either talking, they're not talking, flash forward, they're arguing about who said, he said, she said, he said, she said, blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, how we gonna move forward? See you next week. Same dumb shit every fucking week.
Well,
same shit every week.
What you guys have to realize is this right here. You have a developer on the TV show. Y'all have a black general contractor on the television.
Marsau and Tisha are not on the same page, okay? Marsau and Tisha, I don't care what nobody say, them two are never on the same page. Is it just me, or in anything that they talk about and do, they ain't never on the same page, ever? Marsau is literally calling out, and this is just me, Marsau is literally calling out Carlos's production style and the way that the show is being produced, because he's literally telling y'all every single thing that happens when he has a conflict with somebody. He's basically telling y'all how the next season is going to play out when it comes to him and Martell having conflict. That's what he's literally doing. He's literally outing the plan, in my opinion, based off of his cadence, the way he's talking, the way he's saying certain things. But Tisha, girl, if I was you, just listen, because this, I haven't watched this whole thing, but I know as soon as she get ready to say what she get ready to say, he finna interrupt and say something on top of her. Just, child, they are never aligned. Never.
Show that's building apartment complexes, that's building retail plazas. You guys have
that's struggling, that's suing people, that's working for free, that had to sue someone. You know the funny thing?
Yeah, let's talk about that lawsuit. No,
that's because we won the lawsuit.
We won the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Last year.
What was the lesson learned in that?
The lesson learned?
What was the lesson learned?
Oh, the lesson learned in that right there is never feel blessed to be here. You know, sometimes that, you know, God will elevate you and put you in positions that you feel that you don't deserve. And as a result, you are intimidated to exercise your full confidence in that matter. Meaning, let me break it down, meaning that I should have sent the invoices, even though the project was delayed because of COVID. I should have sent the invoices on time. I should have put a lien on the project early. I should have demonstrated a lot more courage than I did. But I was feeling like, well, God bless me, and I'm blessed to be here. So I'm just going to just hope and pray that everything works out. No, I was there for a reason, and I was picked for a reason. So the lesson I learned is that God's going to put you in positions to fight your Goliath, but He's going to expect you to fight. He's going to expect that you are the right person for the right job, and know that if God puts you in position, you're the best person for that job. And you go out there with authority, and you go out there with confidence, and even if you're a new general contractor that doesn't really know what you're doing,
girl, this
fuck
is
it.
so long a day.
God put you in that position. God helped you out. And at the end of the day, what you really have to say is, like, you have to put this stuff to the test. You really got to be like, if God be for me, who can be against me? When you realize in your life that Goliath never stood a fucking chance against David because David had God, then you start understanding that that's why you should be there. Why God put you in this position. You know what I'm saying? So I think the lesson that I learned in the lawsuit in that is that, you know what, stand on your shit, be on business, right? And you may not be where you want to be, but you actually are here. You may not be there, but you're here, and you're worth something at that moment.
And you're here for a
Even
reason.
while you're growing.
You're here for a reason. You're where you're at for a reason. And so this television show is where it's at for a reason. We're all on this show for a reason. And we want to really inspire and do the best that we can while we're here, because this is just a season of our life. And I know you guys keep saying, you know, well, you're not being open. We are. I'm being as honest as possible. I have nothing to hide.
We're not talking about ourselves. We're not talking about ourselves.
I believe that when you go through a situation in life and you make it to the other side, you share that, because your story can inspire so many other people.
I think you got to share it before you get to the other side.
No, you can share it while you're going through it.
My thing though is, and I'm just gonna keep on saying this. This is my thing. Call out production. Don't call us out, because only thing we can do is to go based off of what we actually see. Now I'm just going to put into perspective Kingdom Reign. Hear me out before y'all just start trying to chew me up in the comments, okay? Hear me out before y'all start trying to chew me up in the comments, okay? What I am going to say is, what I find very interesting is, across the board, when it comes to Carlos King, everybody is complaining about their stuff not being shown, about their stuff not being filmed, right? Because this man is so focused on Carlos, and this is why y'all need to check him. Carlos is so focused on the drama. He's so focused on side chicks and side dudes and side niggas and side hoes and all of this stuff that he cannot focus on the real life of what people are actually dealing with. And it is becoming really just tiring to watch. We have continued to say that over and over again. But y'all, the Scots, have been able to coast along with those things. And what we're not going to act like is that it has not benefited y'all in a lot of ways. I mean, let's just be honest. It has benefited y'all in a lot of ways that certain things don't be shown. So let's just take this for instance. When y'all had the time to be accountable for the reason why Black may have been shut down, dealing with all of the people surrounding you, y'all still found a way to blame fans for it. This is the stuff that people are talking about. So no, you don't always accept full accountability, because in the moment where you should have accepted the fact that, yeah, we effed up, we screwed up, we did whatever we did, and that's why our building got shut down. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all came on this TV show to play in our face, to make it seem as if the millimeters or anybody else has shut y'all business down. That's why people can't relate to you. So you really calling out production and the things that production ain't doing. Y'all still don't take accountability when you can. So that's my thing. Like, y'all been able to coast along with the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, without you still taking full accountability for whatever it is that y'all have done. That's why I can't rock with Y'all, that's why I can't really fool with Kimmy and Maurice, because it's like the same thing. Y'all don't want to accept the accountability, and whether you like Martell or whether you do not like Martell, y'all still have been able to coast along even with him. I mean, come on, let's just call a thing a thing. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. Y'all have been able to skate along. Again, when you had the opportunity to be like, hey, we screwed up. We did this. It was two or three different reasons as to why the building got shut down. But besides the main reason why the building got shut down. Millimeters coming around here, riding by, they're showing up, they're doing this, they're doing that. But you ain't talked about why your stuff really got shut down. So, I don't know. This right here just seems like to be a rant. And really, the rant ain't for the fans. The rant should definitely be for your executive producer, your boss. That's what it should be for. Period. Okay, we're going to watch a little bit more of this, y'all. Then I got to go to work. Okay, here we go.
But there's no better way than to share your success once you made it through, or to share your story once you made it through.
I don't think so. I think the problem why there's so many people that sit back and they say, I would never want a marriage like that. I never want a marriage like that. Is because they see marriages like this blissful shit that they see on Instagram. And what they don't see is the couples that disagree but still love each other. Right. They don't see the couples that are frustrated at times, that go through times, that they go through. Hell, we're in counseling right now.
Yeah, we're in counseling right now.
For the first time, because we was like, man, shit.
We got to get better.
I don't know if this is for us. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that a lot of times that people don't see that right there, and they think that, I don't want a marriage like that. Man, guys were edited to be like that. We've been here for them to 2 decades.
But you shouldn't want a marriage like anybody. Your marriage should be you. You should write whatever the story is about your marriage. I don't want a marriage like anybody else. I'm inspired by people, but at the end of the day, my marriage is my marriage, and we have to do what works best for us. I was married at 24 years old.
Oh, we know.
I had my first child at 25 years old. I didn't know what I was doing. We got through it together, and we're still pushing and moving. We're about to have our son is about to graduate next year.
So you accepted the 3 out of 5 colleges?
Yeah, graduate with a 4.2 GPA. We're trying. We're growing. Marsau and I, we didn't have anybody to give us anything. We had to build our businesses up by ourselves. We built my very first home I lived in. We built it together. Our first year of marriage. I grew up in the projects my whole life. But look at where I'm at now. And so it is not about trying to be like anybody.
I grew up in the projects. Look at me now. I grew up in the projects. Yeah, baby. I grew up in the projects. Yeah. Let me quit.
You can be inspired by people and motivated by people, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you in your life. And while we're on this television show, that's all we're trying to do. Inspire and motivate you guys to be whatever it is, to give you whatever encouragement that you need to step out and do your thing. Like, I'm working on my second master's degree while my 3 kids are home doing COVID. You know how difficult that was?
Yeah, well, to be fair, she was going down working on her second master's degree at Auburn while I was here building an apartment complex with the 3 kids in a 1,700 square foot house in the middle of winter while she's out there bettering herself. So now you want to talk about why I went to Africa? It's because of that shit. Because it's stressed out every hour of every day.
That right there, what Marlo just did to Tisha right there is not regular. You do not do that to your wife. It's not regular. It is not regular to do that. Basically, what Tisha was just saying was, girl, even though she was going to school and all of that other kind of stuff, she was still being a mother. She was still... Here you come talking about you was out there building apartment complexes. Sir, stop doing that. But you know what? If that floats Tisha boat, hey, keep on. Do what you do. But my significant other would not be able to do that. But do what you do, honey. Wash your shoes, honey.
I owe it to anyone else. But what are the comments?
Okay, now let's answer some questions.
You right. Baby, your name
Thank you for rooting for us. It's turn into love and hip hop. It's not love and hip hop now. It's still love and marriage. That's your opinion.
Don't mistake uneducated with smart either. Start there.
Let's see. I've been doing this since season 1. This is like excellent.
Okay, anyway, I can't take no more. But here's my thing. I've already said it. Y'all have been able to coast along. Y'all have been able to do these things. Now I just feel like wherever the trajectory of the show is going, regardless of if Mel would be there or Mel may not be there. However, the next season tends to play out, right? It's going to be the same old thing with the Scotts. The same old thing. But here, y'all gonna have to be strategic about it. Now that y'all done came out here and done all this talking now, since y'all saying y'all getting ready to film next week, okay? Y'all got a lot to do. Y'all got a lot to talk about and stuff like that. You can leave other people out your business. Let me read some of y'all comments. He's so manipulative. Really, I thought it was just me. But you don't do your wife like that. She literally saying the things that she been doing as a mother. Then here you come talking about you been building apartment complexes. Y'all see how he threw the kids in there, but that's the same person that said that them is teacher kid. Marcel, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Let me see. Mel didn't help you get started. The lies they tell it's out of this world. Wow, straight clowns. What's up, Bravo Addictions? If I didn't speak to y'all, I'm gonna speak to y'all. Tisha looks rough. Marcel, you almost gave your son peanut butter that could child. That was another thing. I listen. Maybe this how y'all run y'all household and stuff like that. And I ain't here to tell nobody how to run their household. But I think it is so strange that you do not know the details surrounding your son's graduation. That's your only son in the house and stuff like that. And you didn't know the details surrounding that boy graduation. That's weird. Okay? And somebody was like, well, in my household, I handle all that stuff. And then he, as the father, he handle all the other stuff. What's all the other stuff? It ain't about handling nothing. It's about the fact that you should be knowing when your child is getting ready to graduate and have huge milestones. What are you talking about? What is you talking about? Is it just me? Or ain't you supposed to know about your child's milestones? This is the only son you got who is getting ready to graduate. And you don't know the details surrounding his graduation. You don't even know where your son is getting ready to go. That is weird to me. I would think both parents would be involved in a milestone like graduating. Like, that is weird to me. But maybe it's just me. Marsau and Tisha have high schoolers now. Maybe the youngest is in middle school. Yep. He always said them Tisha kid did. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. They should discuss their separation. Someone said, let Marsau know MJ is graduated. That's I don't understand that. How do you not know that? How do you not know that? At least that. Again, people try to defend it by saying, oh, I handle certain things in the household. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. If my daughter or son is getting ready to graduate, I'm happy for them getting ready to graduate because this is such a huge milestone. So I am going to be involved. I think that is weird. But, people do what you want to do, honey. Do what you please. Do what you please. Good morning, Aunt Natty. Good morning, Miss Barbara. He doesn't want her to say anything, but he got to have her and them kids for good luck. It's weird to me. It is so weird to me how they choose to operate, y'all. But I had to come down here and talk to y'all this morning about the situation because I thought it was interesting. I did. And again, I didn't watch the full thing. Shout out to I think the first person that I saw post about this was Color Me Entertain. Shout out to her. She was the first person I saw post about this, and so I was like, interesting. And somebody had sent it to me as well. Somebody had sent me the flyer as well when they put it on their page saying they were going live, right? And I said, I'm gonna check it out, but I didn't, y'all. I didn't. I just waited until somebody posted it because ain't no way. Shout out to what's happening. I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the link to her video down in the description box so y'all can go check it out. But do y'all have edges here? Because I'm trying to figure out, we got 242 people watching right now and we got 162 likes, and all I'm saying is I don't wish your edges well today because it's very simple for you to hit the like button. It could all just be so simple. Ask Lauren Hill. It could all just be so simple. Hit that like button. Why y'all playing with me? I don't wish y'all edges well. Don't. Let's see. The live that should have never happened. Yeah, I don't think it should have happened either. And I also think the timing is horrible. But who are me? Call me Andrew Caldisha, because who are me to judge? Who are me? Who are me? Who are me? Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all for coming on up in here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Your edges are good, Bravo Addictions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody else's edges are doing well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I hope they lay down and all of that kind of stuff. If you live in the same house, you should know whether your son is good. That's my thing, Miss Peggy. I don't know. That's a huge milestone to me. And for me not to know what's going on, that's weird. That's weird. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go get on these other people's clock, y'all. Yeah, if y'all want to keep y'all edges, hit that like button. Don't play with me. Okay. I do have a few pre-records that will be uploaded today also as well. If you guys like kitchen nightmares and stuff like that, I am going to be recapping that. So I'll have that available as well. My Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review will be up. Whew, y'all, the work has been snatching me, but I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. But I promise to get y'all that content out. If y'all have not checked out Ashley Braxton, we talked about her at the beginning of this live. She received a cease and desist from her dad. They pretty much told her she couldn't speak of their names. She couldn't really speak of the family name or anything like that. So I think y'all should go check that video out, because I also post a clip in there where she's supposed to be doing a live podcast with Tamar and Leandra Johnson on the 28th. So, I'm praying for the Braxton family, because I just feel like that's going to cause a whole lot of ruckus and foolishness around there. I really do. So, I'm praying for their family. Marlo, you can call Carlos King. You can call you can call whoever you want to. I still don't care nothing about you being offered a peach 10 years ago. That don't got nothing to do with today, Marlo. And you calling Carlos King, what the is Carlos King going to do to me? And Carlos King coming in the comments talking about facts and all of that kind of stuff. Girl, I don't care. Get control of your cast, because your cast is up here talking about your production skills while you over there on Bravo worried about Marlo and when she got a peach. Girl, baby, I don't. Y'all know that really did something to me last night, don't it? Y'all know that did something to me last night. Most people know I can't stand Marlo. Y'all already know how I feel about Carlos King. So for her to tag me and Carlos King talking about wasn't I offered a peach 10 years ago? Girl, who gives a flying? I don't. Girl. Anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Make it a great day. Also, I do have I'm gonna post on my community wall. There are some more resources for our California residents. I'm praying that all of you are well. If you guys would like to bless the fundraiser, I just want to go ahead and preface that I do not get any of that. It goes directly to the organization in which we are raising the money for, which is the California wildfires. And those fundraisers are going to be attached to my pre-recorded videos. So if you again would like to donate, again, it does not go to me. It goes directly to the people who have lost almost everything. Okay. And my heart breaks, especially for these older people who are on like Social Security and stuff like that. My heart really breaks for them because, my heart breaks for these California residents. And so again, it just ain't the time, in my opinion, to be insensitive about that type of stuff. So if you're willing to give, no one is making you, no one is telling you have to, no one is doing any of that. But my heart goes out to them. And if you do want to donate or give, the fundraiser will be attached to those pre-records. And you can also put that you are choosing to donate anonymously and all of that stuff. Okay. And then I'll post the restaurants that are providing free food. I'll post a couple of other things that I found out about, resources that are still going on to help you guys out. Okay. All right. Much love to everybody. And I hope you guys have a great and beautiful day.